Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, okay. Ooh, look.
Hey,
We are live. Look at that. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. All right, so this is our first live show. We want to welcome you to the podcast you all know and love called Really Bitch. And it has been a few weeks, right? It's been a few weeks. Because life is what it is, you know what I'm saying? People had, stuff going on and shit to do. So, this is, I am, for those who do not know, I am Classic. This is me.
Hey.
And Face.
What's up, y'all?
So, we got people, look.
Oh, hey.
Hey, people. Hey, people.
People is in the room.
Happy, did they say?
It's the holidays. It's like, what's up?
Right, you gotta, look.
Right.
I thought I had missed the trash man, right? Because my trash comes on Friday, but when it's a holiday, usually gets pushed back to Saturday. Hey, everybody!
What's going on?
Nicole?
Trash day too?
Right.
Right, yeah.
So I thought I had missed the trash.
I totally missed mine.
But then I heard him this morning. Honey, I jumped out that bed so fast. So the first thing I saw, I had on pajama pants and a polo top, my slippers. I ran out there with my trash, but they hooked me. They got
I guess my PO knew I was going to forget, so she went ahead and put it out there last night.
You know what? I had told the short one put the trash out, but he said, fuck it, he on break.
If you on break, I'm on break.
Right.
I'm done.
I ain't taking out no trash.
And usually my trash come twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays.
They stopped. I was used to, and they stopped.
No, we
Really?
on
I was once a week now. Yeah.
I was just twice a week, but I only put it out there once a week.
That's because y'all far.
Because they in the woods.
How long has it been, people? 30 seconds?
In
and
the
they
woods.
Already.
I mean, when you're in the woods, I guess they figure you got.
I mean, look, you go on Waze to make house, it tells you turn off the main street. It'll say that. Turn off the main street right here. Hell, but you got lights on your road now.
I got lights on my
She got roads.
She got
lifestyle.
And it's paved. It's paved. Now, first, it wasn't paved.
Yeah, it's paved now.
Yep,
She got
all
some.
that. I don't have to clean my car every time I come out there.
Hey, cell reception was spotty. You know what I'm saying? Deer. We still got the deer hanging out in the front lawn.
Because it's still a forest on either side of the building.
Okay, so look. Locke said she better got that trash too. Thank you. When trash day moves, it moves you.
Hey, Lux, how you doing, girl? That's my girl. That's my girl. She that's one of my YouTube buddies. This is my girl. Hey, girl. Thanks for coming through.
Right. Tell your friends we here.
I'm blind. I'm blind. I can't see the comments, so I'm glad
you saw I leaned in with the glasses on.
Yeah, that. So, boom. All right, so let's talk Thanksgiving. How was your holiday? Oh.
How was yours?
What?
Hold on, you're not getting past this.
Sounds like there was some shit that went down in the meat house.
And we are still on you.
So how was Thanksgiving?
It was nice.
Did baby girl come home?
Yes, the tall one is home.
Okay.
Yes.
It was nice that you
Elsa!
Okay, I'm gonna leave that one alone because I already know where that's going. We ain't trying. Look, we ain't.
Okay. So honestly, I had fun. It was informal. One of my brothers came down. I got spares. I can hand brothers out. I got spares.
I got spares.
It's 8 of us all together.
Like if you need one,
if you
need one.
Run a brother.
Right. One of them came down for dinner. And me, my crew, my standing crew, and then my husband's mother came through. So.
Okay, then we will leave it there.
My husband's mother.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was great. We kept up with the tradition of going over the PO's aunt's house.
Okay.
For Thanksgiving. That's the tradition now.
That is your tradition now?
Yep.
All right.
I actually...
what wifey cooked?
I actually socialized this year.
Oh,
you did?
Yeah, I talked and everything.
You talked to people? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
did Randy?
Hey.
So what did wifey cook? Anything?
Yes.
What she cook?
Okay, turkey, because she couldn't get the fried, because, Juan Paulo will tell you, I guess she did a little bit too much pre-prep.
Oh.
With that, and you can't, when turkey's wet, you can't drop in high grease, apparently.
Right.
Because,
not
oil and water.
Not a good idea.
Science.
Well, my dad fried. My dad fried about 3 turkeys, because I think he ended up frying 2 turkeys for one of his friends or something like that. So we always end up.
You in the comments, girl, what else you cook?
You know.
I know you there.
Hey, girl!
You know what? My neighbor did.
Sorry. Does it? Really? Is that? Oh yeah.
It won't go down. It won't go off.
That's how we work. It won't go down.
That's how we do it. We live.
It won't go down.
I know live. Anything happens. We try to
go
tell
commercial.
y'all.
Right. Right. My Thanksgiving was pretty good.
Your dad fried?
My dad fried. He always fries a turkey. I put that on the Instagram. My dad his turkey, and my mom always bakes a turkey. So we always end up with like shitload of turkey.
How many people come for 5 turkeys?
And that's the thing. Like, so this Thanksgiving hasn't been a great Thanksgiving for me. I realized the last couple of years I don't enjoy Thanksgiving as much because of just the family that we've lost or what have you. And so every year the numbers get smaller and smaller, but we got the same amount of food. So when I tell y'all, we had
the same amount of food.
Right.
Because you know what? Once you get used to cooking for a certain number of people, it is hard to bring it down.
So it's just when I come, just bring the Glad Tupperware with me.
Yes, bring your container.
It was that much food. It was ridiculous. It was
rules.
I made
everybody got that
because I always do the cabbage. We ended up with I did 2 heads of cabbage. We probably had like a whole head of cabbage left. Shelly did 2 trays of macaroni and cheese. We didn't even touch the second tray. She did 2 trays of sweet potatoes. Didn't even touch the second tray. Like we were literally like you said, like we was fixing plates. Like boom. Like I said, we had ham, we had roast beef, we had 2 turkeys.
This is the only household you come over with like a plate of with a tray of like food, and you leave with another tray of food.
Yes, I left with more food than I went with. I did. We had 2 things of rolls and the desserts.
Hey, baby.
Oh,
sorry.
Hey.
I don't even want to get started on the desserts, but we had this banana pudding
that's
cake.
a good thing. His baby said donate it next time.
That is actually a good idea. And I think we'll probably do that next time because the trays that we didn't even touch, I mean, we ended up just basically breaking them down. Like, I have stuff, honey, I've got food. I got food.
Got food.
Don't say nothing about us.
Don't talk about us.
Why not? That's the fun of it.
Hey.
On the cloud.
Okay, we can't sing the songs. We can't sing the songs. All right.
Sorry.
So
rolling the karaoke.
Right. Yeah. So we it's been a minute. There's a lot of things that's gone on, but we're just gonna touch on some hot topics, a few things. Black Friday craziness. Now, I did do some Black Friday shopping. Myself and my cousin, we always go to the outlets.
Shoe Diva.
Yep. We do the outlets, but for me, I think this might be my last one because you used to get really, really good deals. Mm-hmm. You really don't get the deals you get on Black Friday. I could get tomorrow, or really even better.
Cyber Monday is taking over.
Well, you know what the thing about it is, and I used to love Black Friday. Me and one of my brothers, that was our thing. Like from 20 years ago, he would meet me in my house at like 6:15 in the morning, and we would go and be at Black Friday until noon, and we would get stuff and be good. But this year, I didn't go out at all. But the first year, I didn't even think about really going out or anything. But most of the stuff is already online. It was online Wednesday. And then, like with Walmart. It was
probably online last week.
Right. It probably was.
Right. Yeah. A lot of people did. They did have like the preview Black Friday.
Right.
And then Walmart, their Black Friday runs till Sunday. So if you didn't get that's what video these people in line at Walmart fighting over a damn $99 TV. It was a 40-inch TV for $99, and they were in line fighting over it.
Right.
And I'm sitting here like, I went online.
But they didn't read the label, so they probably got the weak hertz. Ain't got enough adapters in the back. Nothing.
It was like it was like an Acme TV. I was like,
because I need a new TV. But
Acme TV.
I was like, I know between now and Christmas, I could probably get a good deal on a TV without having to fight nobody at the Walmart. You know what I mean?
And I found this when we moved. If you actually need a TV, the best time to get it is in February.
Really?
Because they're discounting all the old TVs.
Like they weren't fighting over headphones, though, for real?
Yeah.
Who fighting over headphones?
I saw fighting over headphones.
Oh, that's terrible. Wow. See, that's ridiculous. And it just takes away from the whole spirit of all of it.
Right.
Like, I'm going to tell you.
It's going to be videos galore tomorrow.
It was already video.
And the funny part about it is TVs stacked up on top of each other. And these fools pulling TVs from the bottom. I was like, damn. Y'all probably...
They failed kindergarten.
Okay, that's what I paused at. I was like, I'm gonna stay out.
They failed kindergarten. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, they probably spelled their name wrong.
Oh, you work at Walmart? My bad. We just.
But no, I feel bad for the people who have to work at Walmart.
That's not on the topics.
That is not on the topics. No, it is. It's Black Friday.
If I worked at Walmart, I would call in diarrhea every Black Friday. I'm not coming to work.
You said call in diarrhea?
Call in diarrhea. I'm not coming to work. I'm sorry. I'm praying for you, sweetie, because I don't know how you do it. Bless your soul.
I feel for y'all. I'm serious. I feel for anybody in retail. When I went and the fucked up thing is I was there, so they there because I'm there, but still, I feel for y'all. Like I was at Like, we went to the outlets. We went down to Clarksburg. If you live in the area, y'all know what I'm talking. Went to the outlets down to Clarksburg, right?
Yeah.
So.
I used to do door-to-door out there.
Oh, okay. So there's certain things.
Love.
Hey,
Two
boo.
times.
So
one was Walmart.
There's certain things that I knew I wanted, like certain stores I knew I wanted to go into. Y'all know I was going into the Polo. I know for a fact.
What?
Shocked, right?
What? I don't know. Somebody zoom in right here.
I know for a fact that I could get a better deal at Polo after the doorbuster because of what they did. The way they did, like they took the whole store off. Apparel was 50% off, but you couldn't use any of your coupons, right? So anything off of clearance wasn't counted. So there wasn't 50% off of that. Clearance was just clearance. Now, normally, I can use my coupon on clearance. So I'm going to take all the stuff back that I bought on clearance and wait a week and then use my coupon for it. Because, yeah. I mean, it's like I wanted to go into there was a line. I wasn't doing that.
Right.
I was going to go into Kate Spade. There was a line. I wasn't doing that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, first of all, it was cold. It was cold. So I wasn't standing in line to go into UGG. Then at midnight, they had to shut everything down and reboot it for like the new day. So like UGG totally closed. They were like, we need to restock. They closed. They were like, we're going to close for an hour. Who the fuck waiting?
The store in Tyson's too. It's inside.
I know, but Tyson's 2 was not an outlet. Tyson's 2 was like Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I wasn't doing Tyson's 2
shopping.
I
know? I don't shop like that.
Yeah, Tyson's 2 is like high end, like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, whatever.
Versace.
I'm not. Right. I was at the outlet.
But the Lebanese Taverna,
outlet,
and the Maggiano's, the bar get good.
That Maggiano's is nice. The one at Tyson's is nice. Well, I like Maggiano's anyway.
Right. If you could talk to Gino at the bar, if Gino's at the bar, you're good.
Hey, shout out to Gino at the bar.
Tell him I sent you. Tell him I sent you.
Okay. So anyway, does the wifey, do they do Black Friday?
She used to. She used to wake me up every year to let me know that she was going shopping. I never.
So when your credit card alerts go off, don't try to call in store. That's what she's trying to tell you.
That's what she letting you know.
Okay,
that's what she letting you know.
Okay, once she has her own card.
I ain't say she didn't have her own. I said when yours go off.
She don't need my permission to do nothing. She just tell me. But this year, she ain't go. I don't think. Did you go last year? She said no. She ain't go no more.
So she said not anymore.
It's been a minute
because it's not the same. Like I used to I used to rack up because we would go to the outlets and I would rack.
Because I remember once. What was that?
I just don't feel like I'm getting the same deals.
What was that? That you got up at the crack of dawn, went across state lines to get the leapfrog. The one year you got up.
I stood in line one year.
You got up at like 5 a.m.
to get a Wii. I stood in line to get a Wii one year.
I stood in line one time to get a portable DVD player, but the first time I was going to Europe, I was like, I want it for the plane and blah 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 blah. I probably used that thing. I could probably count on one hand how many times I used it. I ended up giving it to my goddaughter. When she got old enough so she could use it in the car. Like I never
that's
really
what
used
happened.
it.
You went to the King George Walmart?
Damn. Not by my house.
King George, damn.
They ain't that far.
See, that's dedication.
King George ain't that close.
It's by my house.
Well, as we were saying before,
it's like on the range.
King George over there, on your side.
She's asking what Leapfrog is now. See, that's what I was going to say.
Right.
A lot of stuff like that. We had 3 Wii's in my house. I don't know where the third one came from. But okay, this is the funny story though. So I stood in line for a totality of probably 9 hours. Totality, yeah.
All right. We're making words here.
I'm going to make up my own words. And
make his her own language. Go ahead.
And I was in line for probably about 8, 9 hours, somewhere around there, trying to get a Wii and all this other stuff. Got the Wii for my kids. They played with it, whatever. A couple months later, my mama...
Ooh. I know how long ago this was if your mama was in it.
Walked into the convention center.
And got a free one?
Oh, what these people standing around here for? It's a raffle. Well, let me put my name in a hat. They pulled the first 2 people weren't there. And she's standing there telling them, they ain't here, they don't get it. Third number came out, the hat was hers. She walked away with a Wii. And then called me, baby, I got a Wii. What is it?
Baby, I got a Wii.
What's this Wii, baby?
I'm like, really, Mom?
Of course the Leapfrog is nowhere. Half that stuff we bought them is nowhere to be found.
Right.
I mean, that's normal. That's just a normal thing with kids. Like,
yeah. That's why my kids getting socks or play the box.
Okay.
Socks?
Play the box, yeah.
Play with the... Okay.
Well, you know...
More of y'all case of socks.
My nephew is at that age where he plays with the box more than the toys. Like, he really, yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, my kids on the other end, they big kids. They one of them taller than me now. But...
Is he? Whatever. He still can't check
No, not him. Not that one.
Him.
The tall one is still taller than me. But they just want gift cards and cash and
Yeah, they real easy at that age.
yeah. She sent me an Amazon list this morning.
Matter of fact,
okay.
my little cousin, he got Cash App. I just be like, I just drop you something in your Cash App. Like Jeremy, for his birthday, I was like, boom, check your Cash App.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing with my niece. I was like, check your Cash App.
But they grown though. They legally adults. So
Hey, that's what happens. That's what happens.
to be fond,
Are they getting one big gift? All
found.
right,
This
cool.
shit asked- oh.
Gift and clothes. That's what we're doing. I like it.
I'm mad that he's finding out.
Right.
But it is what it is. Hey,
Santa.
What? I'm not Santa.
Yes, you are. By default, you're Santa.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
Well,
but yeah, I
well,
just think it's. I don't know. For
well,
me,
Santa's
it's just,
wife got it going on right now.
yeah,
That's all
Santa's
I'm saying.
wife is holding it down. It sounds
Mrs.
like
Claus is always the one that got it going on.
that is true.
That's Miss Save the World right there.
That
I'm trying
is
to tell
true.
you.
Have y'all started watching the Hallmark movies? The
I
Christmas
recorded
movies?
2.
Whew,
I recorded the one
Can we
with
get on the
Tia.
subjects, man?
I recorded the one with Tia Mowry. I haven't watched it yet, and I'm
Oh.
scheduled to record the one with Tatiana Ali.
Oh, she's got one this year.
Yeah, come on,
she had one last year.
Come on today. I think.
Warning. Juan Pablo apparently is on his way.
Oh God.
Oh Lord, y'all get to see Juan Pablo walk in, but okay.
All right, whatever. Okay, so
So-
pretty soon you'll see a strange.
To bring the mood down.
Right, you'll see a strange black guy come in the back, and
That's
you know,
Juan Pablo.
that'll
Don't
be
call
Juan
the police.
Pablo.
Don't call the police. Ain't checking nobody shot him here.
Well, look, hold up. Dial 911 just because they ain't really in him.
Right, just in case.
Just wait. We say
We'll,
it's okay.
we'll confirm.
Right,
It's
we'll
okay.
confirm.
All right.
All right. Okay, we were on time. We were talking about Black Friday. Okay, the next one, pastors out of control. Right. So we have you. You have a story about a pastor. Tell us about it.
All right. Well, it came up on my timeline, and
Lord.
it said, "This is what it said." It said, "Children banned from church because pastor was a registered sex offender,
Yes.
so he couldn't be within
A
So
certain
maybe
amount of
somebody
feet of kids.
of children. So
Maybe he
they
shouldn't
banned
be
the kids.
So maybe he shouldn't
So,
be a pastor.
my-
So
Okay.
wait, well, but hold on. I thought it
Wait,
was like
there's
one of
more.
those. I thought it was
Wait,
one of those.
there's
I thought it was a joke, like one of those
I
like
would have.
fake pages.
I would have
and
thought
maybe
so
it was
too.
something
Right.
more to it. So I was like, I clicked on the link and went to a splash page. None of the links worked. And I'm like, well,
course.
you know what? Okay, so it ain't really nothing. But out of pure curiosity,
Because that's what it is.
I just regular searched it on it, and you know what? It was like
We're glad you caught this live too.
all the
Who's
posts,
that live? Who caught us?
Create.
Hey, viewers of you. That's my girl. Hey, girl.
and it was like the Washington Post, the Herald Times, everybody.
So it was a legit story.
It was a legit story, and
But it was in Florida, right?
It was
Because you know all
Jacksonville.
kinds of shit go on in Florida.
It was Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, damn, I'm going to Jacksonville in 2 weeks. Oh,
right.
Don't go to church.
maybe I'll go to the church.
Don't go to church.
But here's the thing, though. This wasn't his first offense. What? They hired him knowing he was in jail. He's gone to jail for previous.
Okay.
With minors.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
And I'm like, when did we get here?
See, this is where y'all motherfuckers have lost y'all mind.
Oh, shit. She done got no.
Because this is the shit that pissed me off. How in the fuck? How in two hells? How in this life or the motherfucking next?
Blue Hell.
Two and blue. Can a pastor have multiple sex? Not all at one time, but he done got arrested. Went back to the same shit. Got
Allegations.
arrested. And then you love this motherfucker.
But as a parent, how do you keep taking
But you love this
what I'm
motherfucker so much.
I put that on the parent.
That you really you are choosing between your children and your pastor. You tell your
church
children
hired
that they
him.
cannot come to church
That's like that.
because this
Church hired
motherfucker
him.
may try to touch you.
The church
What
was-
world do y'all live in?
The church was asked to leave, like Southern Baptist, whatever the association that's supposed to be a part of, the all churches part of. They was
Yeah.
asked them to leave from that. And apparently there's some guy that's the head of something other down there in Jacksonville. Supported the guy. Apparently he wants to turn the clock back to 1920 anyway.
Oh, well, you know,
Because he-
wives.
because-
well, 1920 Florida for black folk wasn't that? That wasn't really
because the
something
guy
you
who
want.
probably approved him.
I'm just saying.
The guy who probably approved him, he probably buying child pornography from the damn pastor. That's why he approved that shit. That's probably what's going on. I'm trying to tell y'all, dig
Just saying.
deep.
It was. I was
Did you
like,
say dig
wow.
Dig deep.
All I'm saying is,
I-
I mean, as a parent, like real
I
talk,
scratched the
as a
surface.
parent,
I was like, are y'all serious? It's a black church?
first of all,
What
I
are
would
we
have a
doing here?
problem going to a church with a pastor has the sex offender past. Like, there's some things I understand that, God has brought you through and this, that, and the other. I get that. But there's some things that I'm glad that God brought you through, but I don't need to be a part of your process. You know what I'm saying? And being a sex offender and me having children, that's one of them. Like, I wouldn't do it. I'm sorry.
Like,
hell no.
They banned the kids. No kids.
No kids allowed in church.
Crazy.
Allowed in church because he couldn't be around them. But then there was a judge that gave him, like...
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you.
Like, if a
What
parent...
Nicole say?
She said, that's crazy. Why the fuck would you bring the pervert into the church? The boy needs to be kicked in the ass. And the balls.
Because it was like, they made stipulations for him, so if a parent is present, then he could preach to kids. Like, they made stipulations for the man already.
What did
Because he's got backing from... Exactly.
Exactly. No, we'll say show and hide. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Oh,
This is our first live show, y'all,
Yeah.
so we getting used to all of this.
I say beat that
we made a
ass after you
promise.
ban that ass.
But we made a promise to y'all. Those of you that listen to us regularly, we made a promise. We said that once we got 1,000 subscribers, we would go live. So this is our first live show.
Right.
Since we've gotten 1,000 subscribers, it's the first time we've done a show. So we're going live.
See, even Miss Save the World was like, no, that ain't right.
It's not. It doesn't even make... There's no world where that makes any sense.
If Miss Save the World say that's not cool, then it's not cool.
The bottom line is, you chose this man over your children.
That's what you did.
You chose
exactly.
So what message are you sending to your children? That's my whole thing.
And how,
baby, you can't come to church because the pastor won't touch you. What the fuck is wrong with people? See, the thing, this is where I say some people are very weak-minded because the board, whoever approved him, that's y'all right to do the fuck y'all want. Go ahead. But when he come to preach to 0 people in the pulpit on Sunday, that's a message. My ass will not be there. Or his last little 10 people, whatever he got left.
But apparently there wasn't 0 people.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It was all adults.
Those all are weak-minded people because I wouldn't do it. And even if I didn't have children, when my children were grown and I was a member of that church, the minute I found out what they did, I'm done.
I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be a member of the church. Like, it wouldn't be my thing.
Because this is my rule of life. It's like, once you've proven that you're that dumb or stupid, you should forfeit your right to exist.
Damn.
Because I'm not going to lie.
That's how I feel about it.
I feel you.
That's how I feel about it.
No, I understand though. I really do.
When I first read the headline, I'm not going to lie. I thought it was me a situation of, because you have people who are registered sex offenders who, like, you may have been 17, 18 having sex with a 17-year-old.
Right.
So I thought that's
what I'm saying. Like, those types of situations.
Yeah.
That type of shit I could
So when
deal
I was
with.
like, that one, it wasn't no gray area.
And you said it was more than one charge, right?
Yeah.
Right. So he has a record.
Oh, yeah, no. Mm-mm.
He's already left one church, went to another one, went to jail, got back out, and got to this church. And then he got charged, and he got charged again.
I'm surprised he made out of jail, but go ahead.
It was crazy.
Pookie and Jim, y'all slipping. How the fuck pastor make it out of jail? I'm trying to figure out. Y'all slipping.
Right.
Now, get on your
Pookie
game.
was supposed to get
get him on your game.
I already have like a jaded view of church.
Right.
Anyway, just to hear that, like when I really read it, I was like, "This is some bullshit right here."
Right.
This is a black dude's face.
This ain't helping.
Right.
But when I researched it, it's like, are you serious?
What about? Okay, so here's a new one, or not a new one, another one.
Another one.
Another one.
What about the pastor? I think it was either Chicago. I think it was Chicago. The pastor that put the transgender out a church.
Okay, so I didn't hear about that. So what happened with that?
This is what had happened. Okay, I wish I could show y'all the video, but there was a video that was going around where it was a pastor.
We can't do that live. We gotta edit that.
Right, we gotta edit that. There was a pastor who put, he was preaching and he was like, "Oh, it's just something on my spirit, something not sitting right with my spirit," and he called this guy out who was calling him a drag queen. I don't think he was a drag queen. I think he was transgender, which is two different things for people who don't know. Right. A drag queen is a female impersonator or performer. A transgender is someone who who's in a man's body or a woman's body and identifies as the other sex. So that's a whole nother conversation. But he called him out, told him to step into the aisle, and then put him out the church and was like, "You will not disrespect the house of the Lord. Whatever you do out there, but you won't challenge me. You won't do that in here." And put this man out of church.
Was he doing something strange?
No, he was just sitting in the audience, but he was dressed. It was a man,
identified.
But he was dressed as he identified, which is as a woman.
Okay.
But it wasn't like he was bothering anybody. He was sitting there. Now there have been some versions of the story have floated around on the internet. The pastor put out a video saying he knew who this person was, and this person had come to him and asked. What was the
Nicole
time?
God says, come as you are. Come as you are. That's right.
Oh, now mind you, the pastor said there.
If I wear jeans and a t-shirt, he
That's
can
what
wear a dress.
The pastor had on a button-up, some jeans, and a blazer. Like, he wasn't dressed like what people might think.
Church
Yeah.
like Turkish.
I mean, he was real calm. He was
Church-ish.
right.
Yeah.
Shooting gators.
Right. So, well, you know, Chicago, it probably was some gators.
Right.
But now he did a video and said that this was somebody that he knew and that he had been counseling this guy. This guy was saying that he wanted to get the demons out of him.
Wait.
And so
What did you?
What happened?
He misspoke this as a woman and tried to get some.
What?
Oh, he trying to say the pastor tried to hit on the
Okay. Well, you know,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, you know what has come out.
Wait, you trying to say he tried to hit on it and found out it was a dude and got mad?
Yeah.
Maybe. Because now it's come out that this particular pastor has cheated on his wife and his daughter's a lesbian. So it's a whole lot of shit going on. But what I'm saying though,
He who has no sin cast the first stone.
Oh,
shit, we gonna end it on that.
all right, girl.
Man, we ain't got
do
nothing
your
else to say.
research. I love you.
What?
Stay with that. No, because she said yeah. That was right.
Okay, this is my thing. We all have our issues about what we find morally or consciously or whatever acceptable, and I get it because I know I have my own stuff of what I'm willing to accept and not accept.
Mm-hmm.
But when you stand up in the church as a public figure, whether you agree or not, it's not your job to sit here and judge that person and tell what they're doing right and wrong, especially in a public venue like that. If you had an issue of what he was doing, pull him aside. Don't ever make a person feel unwelcome in the house of the Lord, because once you do that, it's no longer a house of God. And you need your ass beat. Because, again, you sitting here with your own shit in your own shitty house, and you criticizing this man. But he was up there in church trying to get the word of God, and what you gave him was your ill-fated fucking opinions.
Right.
And what you need
to do. Because the
to
main problem with church is it's run by people.
Yes.
There it is. But you know, like you said, I mean,
because all ideas and theories are great. It's people that keep fucking them up.
And that's but say it again. There it is.
All ideas and theories are great.
And that's
people that keep fucking them up. But that's
the thing, though. Like, what you said really just sums it up. God said, "Come as you are." And my thing is this: even if you believe that this man,
Nicole said that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I said he who has no sin.
Yeah. Okay, so come as you are. But he who Lord. But my problem is, shut up. But my problem is...
Trying to get through the verses. Maybe we should stop drinking while we're talking about church.
Maybe while we finish this topic, we just gonna put
We're going to put his drink to the side. We're going.
But...
Sorry, Jack Daniels.
Sorry, Jack.
But
what I'm saying, though, is that's what bothers me the most, is because even if you believe this is a sin, whatever you... Like Mink said, whatever your belief is... But isn't that what church is about? Why aren't you embracing him saying, hey, he's
coming to church.
He's coming, so there's something there. Why wouldn't you embrace that? You don't have to embrace what he's... Because God, now, I'm going to throw one out. Jesus said, hate the sin, love the sinner. Mm-hmm. So it's not like, if you believe that this man is sinning, dressing as a woman, but that's the sin. But if he's coming to church, there's something in there that's wanting some help or something, whatever you want to call it. Right. Then that's when you embrace the sinner. Now, Jesus said that too. See, I got one in.
But good,
good for you.
18 years of Catholic school. I mean, no, not 18 years.
What?
12.
Oh, my... You stay.
Some grades she favored a little more, right?
How much time you stay back?
I was thinking I was 18 years old. My bad. I went to Catholic school from kindergarten to 12th grade.
So 13 years.
13 motherfucking years.
You cannot say 13 motherfucking years being in Catholic school like that. The nuns will come after you. They're gonna come to you.
Mystical probably wasn't appropriate at that moment.
Is there a rule in here?
I know, right? But you know, Jesus said, "With two or more gathered in my name, there I am." He did not say when two or more men, when two or more women, when two or more people dressed in their Don Falon in their gator boots.
But here's the thing, though. Inside the church, outside the church, I'm pretty sure that you walk the cross, talk to...
You still talking about church. Put it down.
Oh, my bad. Reflex.
Right? Reflex to pick up the drink.
Talk to... Try to all the things, or the person that was gay, transgender, or whatever, and didn't even know it.
That's the thing. That's the other thing. You can't always clock it. You don't know. You don't know.
Because unless you show up at gay pride night on accident, which I've done.
I'm about to say how the hell, but okay.
Which I've done. You won't know who you're talking to.
You don't know.
But you know
So
what?
it is what it is. So, but you gonna point him out in church?
But I want to take a
You an
slight,
asshole for that.
I want to take a slight turn.
And if I call you an asshole, you're an asshole.
I want to take a slight turn because
One recognizes the other.
Right, game
recognizes
recognizes game.
Just saying.
But the thing is, so the pastor thought it was okay to be disruptive and a distraction in church by pointing out this man.
Right, because what the wife said from her research, he tried to get some, found out it was a dude.
There it is. And that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Found out it was a dude. He couldn't get on because you said he was a cheater already. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's looking for his next victim.
Right.
Because, I mean, think about people like Laverne Cox or Amaya Scott. Like, if you saw them on the street.
I don't know Amaya Scott. I know
From
Laverne
Star.
Cox.
Do you look at Star?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, she said it like with an attitude. Like,
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. No. You know what?
No.
I'm sorry. And I apologize for the tone. I'm sorry.
I mean, what Star do to you? Damn.
It reminds me of Empire, and I just can't do it.
Oh, Jesus. It got emotional. And
I've seen him, her. I've seen
And so
Maya.
She.
I've seen she before. Okay, I've seen Star before. I
I'm tired of being
apologize. I
corrected.
struggle with the proper pronouns.
her.
All right, we all learned.
Whatever. I know when they're processing,
But I've
man,
seen Star
you're gonna need
before.
one sooner or later. But go ahead.
All right, so we all agree that that's some bullshit.
Right.
Now, last in our pastor's out of control. This one ain't really a pastor's going wild or whatever. But Jamal Bryant, who
Did you say he even ain't the pastor? Well, damn.
well, there you go. Who in this area we know Jamal Bryant. He's out of Baltimore. Shut up.
He
You don't. But anyway, but he's been. I mean,
It's not my thing. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. This is
church
not my,
ain't his thing.
This ain't my thing.
I can't even get mad because I think I have not been to church.
Well,
before,
but
and I'm
you
not
never heard
bragging.
the name. Okay, so anyway, Jamal Bryant
heard
is
the
the head
name,
of
yes.
He's the head of a big church in Baltimore.
All right.
He was.
Well, yeah, he's just been named to head the new church, not the new church, but head the mega church down in Atlanta that Bishop Long,
Eddie Long.
Eddie Long.
So
before
from
he
one
died.
center pastor to another.
Say it
Eddie Long-
again.
did he call him
Well,
Eddie Long,
at
dog?
least Jamal Bryant have affairs with grown women, not little boys.
That
Who's
sounds
that
like
knocking
Stevie.
at my window?
So disclaimer. Don
disclaimer.
Juan is in the room.
Apparently, Juan Pablo. This is about to get ugly.
I didn't invite him.
I'm sorry, baby. You told him what I was doing.
Don't blame her. Don't blame her.
I'm not blaming her.
Don't
But
blame
that's how
her.
he found out.
Don't blame her. Don't do it.
Don't blame who?
All right, we are live, Don Pablo, so I'm going to need you to just pull up a chair and watch yourself. You haven't, but we got to give you a disclaimer. Moving on.
Okay, don't
Y'all
doubt the
blame
other
who?
one. Don't doubt the other one. It was actually him.
What now? What I missed?
You said doubt 9-1 and wait.
It was actually him.
oh,
It's actually
So it's
okay.
actually him, so you don't have to doubt the other one.
Right.
It's cool.
Hang up the phone. Hang up the phone.
Hang
Thank y'all
up.
though. Thank
We
y'all
got
for
it.
y'all
Yeah,
support.
thank y'all for y'all
Appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just in case it wasn't you.
Just in case it was somebody
You know
else.
what, Nicole? I grew up in a mega church in the DC area, and I'm not fond of them either. Because I've watched this church go. Well, my grandmother started going there, and it was a tent.
I know who
originally.
you're talking about. I know what you're
And
talking
it's
about.
gone, and it's grown, and it's grown, and it's grown to the point of they had ATMs in the lobby.
Oh.
And I remember the past.
No checks, but we got ATMs in the back.
Yeah, they had ATMs.
Oh my God.
Because they got type of say, I don't have no cash.
They were the ones, they were in the news when they first put those ATMs in, aren't they?
They've been in the news so many times. People sold their house. We moved from a church in DC to a church in Maryland. People sold their house to give money.
Yeah.
And people
Son,
will
there's
forfeit
no
their
way.
kids' college funds. And I was like, I can't do it. And the last time I remember going to church, the pastor stood up. Well, he was a bishop or something at the time, but he stood up and he was like, you see my diamond and onyx pinky ring? I'm in church. I'm in church like, no, this motherfucker didn't. He
That's
said, you
some
see my
ignorant-
diamond pinky onyx ring? He was like, yeah, the Lord blessed me with this, and y'all think tithing gonna get you into heaven?
Lord
he
did
said,
not.
He said tithing only gets you a window into heaven. He was like, if you want that window to open, you gotta throw some more money into it.
What?
He said
So that's-
tithing,
so that's
$1
still
a day
tithe.
seed,
Wow.
building fund, and saying people confused because you got to think the Bible says tithes 10% of you, not of your money, of you. So if you get 24 hours a day and you want to dedicate 2 hours doing something for somebody or helping the church out, that's you tithing of yourself. It wasn't about money, but like you said earlier, Face, man took over and made it about men
Human
and what
beings.
they wanted.
Humans ruin everything.
And I was like, I can't. He had a $500 tie that day, and I never forget.
Who's
$500
I
tie?
had a $500 silk tie, and he said that he gave one tie to 6 of his friends. And this was right before Christmas. I'll never forget that. It was right before Christmas. And I was sitting like, no, this motherfucker jail. And that was about the last time. That was probably damn near.
Damn, it is. Like, it took me less than that to check out.
Oh, this was like 20 years ago.
Because when I checked out, it was like, because I showed up.
Yes, the congregation went the hell out there.
Even though they needed help with, you know.
Let me see a cup.
Like, they needed help
Yeah,
with
we
stuff.
put you. Yeah, we put you. Yeah, we're rationing you.
They needed help with stuff in the church, whatever. Because my dad and all of that. But it was an issue. Because I didn't show up with like a suit on. I showed up in jeans and t-shirt. Because that's what I wear. I wear suits to work.
Right, on the weekend.
Right.
I need those. Fresh.
Now I can't waste it on Sunday.
I'm just
So they
saying.
put you out to church?
No, they didn't put me out or nothing like that. It was just like it was like a conversation.
You can move that out of the way.
It was like a conversation that somebody had to have me like, psst, psst, hey, you know, you in the house of the Lord. You probably. I'm like, and my response was, the Lord know what I got. He know what my funds at. This is my outfit.
Right.
Is there a problem?
And that's my
And
problem.
That's the thing.
As a
Again,
matter
it's
of
come
fact,
as you are.
I mean,
Like, that's
and-
crazy.
Not like the one I have on now, but the shirt I had on
Yeah,
at the
that
time
probably wasn't the right.
actually had a message on it.
What did it say?
It was just basically.
Jesus saves.
Nah, it was just basically
Blessed.
about.
Blessed.
Basically, it was about being just a good human being. Like in the end of it, it was a poem.
It was a poem.
It was a
You,
poem and
you
a
wore a
shirt.
shirt with a poem on it. Was
Yeah.
it about Maya
That's
Angelou?
sad. I would have left too by
Nah.
Child.
Still I rise.
No, it was probably like pre-DMX,
Right.
but it was a poem. I'm just saying,
Did you?
it was gangster.
But DMX be doing some good prayers on his CDs. Them prayers be nice. Hey, okay.
Lord, Lord bless you. Thank you for my life. Lord.
Yeah. They be good. They be some good prayers.
Yes.
Hey, hey.
They be some good prayers though. Like for real. Like you know the song.
Hey, I don't know
Who?
Hey,
Who is
I don't
it?
know. Somebody. Hey, you
S-
just say hey. You don't ask questions.
S.88. Hey.
Hey, that's my baby. That's my boo. Mwah. Hey, Sharon. Hey, boo. Yeah, that's. I'm dropping the review. I'm dropping the review tonight. He's on one of the shows I reviewed, G Status ATL Hustle. It's an online YouTube, and he just got nominated. That's my boo. That's my boo. Anyway, all right. So Ivanka Trump, are we gonna lock this bitch up?
Okay, no, we're not gonna lock her up because we didn't.
Isn't that what they wanted to do with Hillary
but we
with
did,
her email?
But we did not lock Hillary up. But we should shame the hell out of Ivanka for real. I mean,
But that's what caused Hillary the election. Those emails did it. It was a
And-
part of
and
it.
her
I felt a
thick-
big
and
part
her-
of
and
it.
her thick
part
ass
of
attitude, but all right.
Yeah.
Well,
And her
it was
image-
part of it. I shouldn't say it cost her the
That
election. It was
she
part
was
of
not-
it.
I love
But
being
seriously,
next to
so
it.
what should we do? We find out that she's doing the same thing that Hillary Clinton did.
It should be a meme war right now.
On the private server.
Meme war.
Right, what?
But it's not on the private server.
But
They
she
don't
sent it
give
from
a
her
shit.
private email.
Her
Right.
personal email. So
Right, her personal email. So
you
that's
can't, you're not supposed to say
that's still wrong.
Come on, Slim. You
I'm
You work
just
for the
stating-
you own the house.
That's why I'm not saying anything. I'm just stating what was said.
Why are you here?
Wow, you
told her where you were.
I asked.
You could have lied.
I asked you first.
You could have said I'm at the bar. Don't act like you leaving because you're not.
Did he do the?
Right, you're not going
Did he do
anywhere.
the random walk off? How you
Right.
get home? Would you want the keys in my car so you can sit out there until I
Right.
until we get
Because
done?
you're not going anywhere. We know that. Anyway, but I mean, I just feel like I don't want to dwell too much on it because we know where this goes. The question is though, with the midterm elections,
P.O. said, "Hey,
His PO said, "Hey,
That
PO
decided.
hey,
where your PO at?
What? Job me off.
we are live and
There will be no
moving on.
edits of
I'm
that.
sorry, that's not funny, but that's funny as
Hey,
shit.
the kid had to work.
Oh, the PO drops you off.
I don't get to see my car anymore.
I know. I ran into your kid at the CVS a few weeks back. She's such a beautiful young lady.
Appreciate it.
Despite of
Thank
her
you.
daddy. Anyway,
I know.
So so I'm just saying, like with the midterm elections, like do we feel like anything will be different now that
I mean, that's. I
What
mean,
it
should we
say?
go straight to
He said
jail?
Ivanka asked you to go to jail.
do not pass go,
Like-
do not collect $200?
Like just straight to jail.
Okay,
or straight to jail?
this is the reason why I don't want us to spend any more damn taxpayers on the fucking Trumps.
Are you sure she's an idiot? You put it in capital letters. Why are you yelling at us?
Who's the idiot?
Ivanka's Trump.
Ivanka.
I think she just want to emphasize, or he want to emphasize their point
She-
that Ivanka
she-
Trump.
she-
I can't
That's the
see
PO.
it.
That's the PO.
Oh, that's the PO. What?
Stop smacking the table.
Oh, my bad. You're right.
Because we
About
record this live for the YouTube, and we do it also for the audio
podcast.
podcast.
This one, you can find this on iTunes.
So, if you're in your car, you want to
You still
laugh,
on
you can get us there
Android?
too.
Okay, now.
Yeah, it's on Android. It's on Google
So
Play.
all that.
All
yeah,
that.
Got you.
All
All
that.
that.
You
We
can find us on all that.
everywhere.
We everywhere.
We everywhere.
We everywhere.
I just if
Pop it
I
up for no
could
reason.
send our ass a virus.
Send her ass. Which one?
Pick one. I don't even give a shit.
You mean like a virus on her phone?
Yeah,
on
on her-
computer.
yeah.
Oh.
I was like AIDS.
No,
I'm like,
Wow.
virus. What?
Wow.
I was like,
That's
what
why
are
I
we
was like, I'm
doing?
just gonna pick up my cup.
I was like, what are we doing here? I don't know.
I ain't that bad. No, send her ass a virus. Blow her email up. Oh, everybody should just email her ass all times of the day. Find her damn personal email address and just spam her ass all day.
I mean, we should know it. Cause we know. Wait, what is? She knew the law because they swear and told them about this. She knew. That's right. She did the whole silly blonde.
Silly blonde. I'm with that. Silly blonde.
Then on the PO got. I got some. I knew I liked you. I always knew I liked you. That's what's up.
It just kicked in, or
Right, you just came to that.
Wait,
Just came to that revelation.
Don't do that. Look, don't do that. I gotta go home. I gotta go home.
Right,
I gotta go home.
don't get
Don't
in
do that.
trouble.
Don't do that. I gotta go home.
I'm just
Stop
saying.
playing. Stop playing. Don't Don't mess up a happy home, son.
I ain't trying to mess up nobody.
We ain't
else.
the
I know that's
Cosbys.
right.
We ain't the Cosbys.
Damn. Not the Cosby.
right?
All right,
You
all right,
don't
what's
want to be the
up?
Cosby's.
Huh?
A little something in her drink.
Oh. He said you're gonna put a little something in her drink.
I don't have to do that.
Yeah, he's married. He don't have to put nothing in the drink.
No, I got no. I'm good. I don't have to put.
Okay, we're
nothing
gonna
in
leave
there.
that. We're just gonna leave all that alone. We're gonna leave all that
I just
alone.
gotta show up. Take it off. Stripper man.
Okay.
Ew.
And sound effects.
Ew.
I was gonna say that's
Just
And the next topic was
a
what?
visual I just cannot get out my head. Never.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, the madness of mumbo sauce.
The man. Oh, is that a topic? Is that
For
real?
my DC people.
All right, so if you live in the DC area, you know or you should know what mumble sauce is. So the mayor of DC now,
You
what
at
is,
least
listen,
heard about it.
listen. What's it saying though is now they're trying to say it wasn't her official, like that. It was a fake account. But whether it was fake or not, has she come out to make a statement one way or the other to say, okay, that wasn't really me, or yeah, that's me? Like I haven't heard her. Has she said anything?
Nicole, don't be mad at my happy married life.
What Nicole say?
TMI.
Don't be mad at my
We
happy married
agree,
life.
and we know them.
Thank
and
you,
we,
Nicole.
we
Right.
know them, and we still think that's TMI.
Right.
But so the mayor of DC
Sound like a hater. I'm sorry, go ahead.
somebody tweeted out, or the mayor of DC tweeted out that mumble sauce. Like, what's the big deal about mumble sauce? We don't like mumble sauce. Whatever. Now, my
Hey, what's
bigger,
up, sir?
my bigger question, was though for us in the area, when a city is identified by something, whether it be, you know, in Philadelphia it's the cheesesteak, or you know when Atlanta, we got the peaches or whatever. Right. So, like, what I'm saying is, when a state is identified as something, do you not think it's imperative that the representative from that place,
No.
at least knows about it? You ain't gotta like
Should.
it. Like you don't have to like
You
mumble sauce.
should.
You ain't gotta like mumble sauce,
Absolutely.
but you have to acknowledge that it exists and it is a staple of our community.
I
Especially
guarantee you,
claiming
if
that-
you
Like even correct me if I'm wrong, because y'all
I will.
probably pay more attention than I have.
I will correct
we
you
got
if
a
you are
police
wrong.
chief that was from Chicago that came here
Uh-huh.
at one point.
Was
I
it
believe.
Ramsey?
I think it was Ramsey.
But
Uh-huh.
he was like, I mean, I can take the Redskins, but unless they're playing Chicago,
Right.
and that was cool.
Right, you got it.
He
yeah.
understood.
Because he
You
kept,
gotta-
he kept
'cause
his
you know where
loyalty
you
to the
are.
home
You
team.
know where
Right.
you are.
That's just like you can ask anybody from New York about pizza.
They got the deep dish. No,
No,
that's the Chicago
Chicago.
deep dish.
Right.
New York got the
said-
big slice.
They got,
Right.
they got the thin crust.
Nicole, we live in Maryland, so
DC, Maryland, country.
wait, who's never heard of Mumble? How you
And
never
I was
heard of
born and
Mumble
raised in
Sauce?
DC.
But where are you from?
And you
Where are
live
you
in the
from?
country right
Who's
now.
that doesn't know mumble sauce? Who's that?
Mama,
Mama Six?
yes.
Hey, Mama Six, hey girl! Wait, but Mama Six is not from this area, so she wouldn't have known about mumble sauce.
Okay.
So you good.
So people who live in this area,
How long she been
though,
here?
Mama
mumble
Six.
sauce is
Mama
a
Definitely
Six.
there.
Wait a minute, hold on. Mama Six. Find your carry out.
Indiana.
Go
she's-
get.
Right, they don't have it in Indiana.
Oh, you
No,
you
but
live
she's
in
here now,
Indiana?
right?
No.
No, she's
Oh, no,
on
no,
the
she's
line.
She's from
Okay,
Indiana. Do
okay.
you live here
Okay.
now? Do you live here now, Mama Six?
No, she lives in Indiana.
Oh,
Well,
well, sorry.
What you say in Richmond?
Well, look, if you come to DC,
Okay,
hit us
alright.
up. We might can meet you somewhere to carry. Get you some chicken wings and mambo
Yeah.
sauce.
Actually,
Yeah, Richmond ain't gonna have it, baby.
Actually, all that Digital did a whole thing in DC about Mambo Sauce and carryouts. So.
Yeah.
True that.
Well, it's becoming
It's a
more and
thing.
more because what's my boy Kevin?
Big Daddy T, don't do that.
Kevin on
Don't do that,
stage?
Big Daddy T.
Man,
Don't
whatever,
do that. Don't do that. Don't do
We have
that.
wing with feathers.
I know
on
who
it.
Big Daddy T is.
Don't do that.
He tried-
What'd he say?
Don't.
Hey,
He
is
sounds
it-
like you're not missing anything.
Big Daddy T, kiss my ass with your
Right.
country North Carolina
Yes,
ass.
Mama's
I know
mom